Well, good morning, folks, and welcome to Sunday, and welcome to part 2 of our garden extension series. And as you can see, this is the continuation of the supply of old dead leaves and grass that I have been collecting from neighbors and friends around Gander, Newfoundland, and Labrador. I have quite the pile there, don't I? This is only just some of it. There's some grass here, as I said, and some old dead leaves. There's some tubs there full of horse manure. And if we come over this way, there's some more dead leaves and grass. And down here, there's some buckets and bags and more containers full of seaweed and some straw. There's all kinds of stuff that I have been collecting from my neighbors here in Gander. Now, as I said, this is the second part of the extension to our garden. And remember in part 1, I asked you to guess what it is that we're doing. And at that time, I had very little done. I had just the ground covered up with this blue tarp, and I have removed some of it now because I've put in these posts. I've got 4 done, so I've been quite busy mixing cement and digging holes and that kind of stuff. So these 4 poles that you see right here now, they're all strengthened up with the cement. And this last one that we did a few days ago, that the cement is cured there now. So I'll be removing the stays and the poles on that one. And I have probably 3 or 4 more poles to install until I get back by that utility pole right there. Okay, that's a light pole or utility pole, electrical pole. That's at the end of our garden there. Okay, so what are we doing? It's up to you folks to guess. What are we doing with our garden? Let me show you a shot of our garden currently. It's looking quite well. Everything is now planted except for just one bed on the other side of that garden owl there. There's a bed there. We haven't decided yet what we're going to be planting in there. Let me see if I can zoom in. So we have just that one bed. The last thing that we did was Miss Betty planted these peppers here in this bed. Folks, I just want to show you this bed. This is one of our carrot beds. Miss Betty and I was away for the weekend. We just got back last night. And while we were gone, we had some kind of an animal walk through one of our carrot beds. Our carrots are growing quite well in this bed. You can see all the young carrots growing. But we have some footprints. From some kind of animal. We probably think it might have been a rabbit or a cat or maybe a local dog. Okay, so I'll have to fix that up, make it look a little bit more neater. But our raised beds are looking very, very well. Let me take a zoom shot around. There we go. Okay, so like I said, we're extending our garden, but what is it? What is it exactly that we are doing? And it is up to you to make lots of comments. Let us know what it is that we are doing with our garden to make it a little bit longer. There's some of our onions growing quite well in this weed fabric, okay? Last year, you might recall that we grew beets in that bed. Here's another bed of onions growing really, really well as well. Let's go inside our greenhouse. There's our greenhouse. Look at our tomato plants. Aren't they gorgeous? Growing really, really well. Miss Katie and James planted some cucumbers in here a couple of days ago. And they've grown quite a bit from the time that we planted them. We have 10 tomato plants and we have 10 cucumber plants here in our greenhouse. Now I just want to show you these containers up here. Look at that. Just look at that. This is watermelon. There's one right there. And there's another one right there. Okay, sweet babies, I believe they're called. And there's a spot reserved for our watermelon right there, as well as a spot reserved over here, because I think we have a couple of more. Let me show you these. Here's 2 more watermelons that we've been growing inside our greenhouse in tubs. Okay, they're going to be transplanted, like I said, very, very soon here in the greenhouse. It's only around 6 a.m. I'm up with the birds this morning. Or up before the birds, and I haven't heard any yet. There's a red container full of, I think they're called big beef tomatoes. that we got at the dollar store, Dollar Tree in the US. And James planted those. James planted those from seed, probably about a month ago now for sure. And they're starting to turn, which means that they need to get out of that pot and they need to get into some soil. We're going to do a little experiment with these. We're going to put them outside in our harsh Canadian weather. Yes, indeed. So, and we're hoping they're going to grow. So there's our greenhouse and garden this morning. What's the temp this morning? The temp this morning is around 20 degrees Celsius. Not quite sure what that is in Fahrenheit. Probably around 80 maybe, something like that. Okay. But I want to take you out because the main purpose of this video this morning was to show you what we've done since our last garden extension video. This is part 2, and we are again asking you to make guesses, to comment on exactly what it is we are doing back here with our garden. We are GBL, the old church, 5-acre homestead. Thanks always for watching our videos, folks. We appreciate that so very, very much. We appreciate you sharing our videos. We appreciate you liking our videos. And most certainly, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. And that is GBL, the old church, 5-acre homestead. Thanks for watching. Have a blessed Sunday. And of course, enjoy your coming week. Take care. See you later. Bye-bye for now.